a lot of parents, the problem is that they are pushing their children to the point that everything is about this worldly, it's all about this. It's all about your GCSEs and your A-levels and your university and then your masters and your doctorate, and this is what it's about. How do we balance between then their desire for having lofty aspirations in their worldly matters, in their children's worldly education? Have you passed your test? Have you studied? Have you revised? And their Islamic education?
You see, that's another thing many people misunderstand. Like, the good worldly knowledge is also praiseworthy in our religion. And we think that it's worldly against religion. It isn't necessarily. I can use my worldly knowledge to serve the religion of Islam. But what I mean, what I think is that a lot of parents, they think this or that, and they can go together. Look, the one who created this world and the way it functions and the way that this world is the one who sent down this revelation. So they go together. Allah knows that we need rizq and provision. And the way to make provision is, of course, to have a good education. Allah created the universe like that. But if I learn His religion, and what's happening now, and it's on the rise, Sheikh Mohammed, is we're seeing children who are getting A stars in school. Oh yes, they are good in school. But they're lacking in their deen. And this was something me and my Sheikh were just talking about it the other day. Where kids are doing good in school. But what's happening, Akhi, is that the parents are not realizing that this child, he's becoming good in his academic sciences or his worldly knowledge. And then guess what's happening? When his parents reach a certain age, he started to incorporate a kind of mindset. So it's like, Mom, you have to go to the what's it called? The elderly people's center. Stay there, and make them look up. And because you didn't teach him deen. You didn't teach this child about the deen of Allah. You didn't nurture him upon the religion. So this child is not going to take care of you because you haven't taught him the basis of the deen. So this child's going to deal with you on a worldly knowledge. It's kind of that, Mom, I've got my own life. You are now. And what I mean by that is, you're taking away from your child any spiritual side. So he's growing up and he's thinking so different to you. And when I went to the UK, and my Sheikh was bringing this issue up a lot, and I came across it in the Sharh of the Laftatul Kabid I'm doing right now, Ibn al-Jawzi's kitab. It's a reality. Ibn al-Jawzi advises his son. He's talking to his son, and he's saying to his son, like, Father, bring your leg out of the dunya. Now remember the akhirah and the world. Success really lies here. If your child combines between Islamic knowledge and worldly knowledge, he's going to bring the best of both. He has his deen on his right hand, and he's got his dunya on his left hand. That child's going to love you as a parent because he knows the ayats that speak about the importance of the parents. Not only that, number two, your child is also going to be a abid, a worshipper, one who's close to Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. And on top of that, he's got a good qualification and good knowledge. If you just nurture your child and say, do your GCSEs and finish your GCSEs, your A-levels, make sure you do it, your university, make sure you're an engineer or medicine or this and that, and he does it. And then later you see your son not praying and you say, Mom, why are you not praying for? I really think you should understand where the problem really lies, because you put importance on one thing and not the other thing.